Incredible facts about hippos. The name hippopotamus comes from ancient Greek, meaning river horse. Hippos are most commonly spotted with their enormous bulky body submerged beneath the water, with only its nostrils peeking out. Hippopotamuses may look plump, goofy, and awkward.
You alright, Dad?
But they are one of the world's most dangerous beasts.
Only very lucky or patient nature lovers get to witness their special features. I'm Hashirius. In this video, I will reveal some interesting facts about this extraordinary African animal.
Hippos and crocodiles. Who is the true hegemony of the African rivers? Crocodiles can be considered as one of the oldest animal origin on Earth. Moreover, over millions of years of evolution, they are also innate assassins with a lot of scary weapons, possessing abundant camouflage, remarkable patience. Crocodiles are true ninjas in the wild. It can be said that crocodiles are most feared animals with their terrifying power. However, these beasts of the swamp still have to be afraid of an opponent. That is the hippopotamus. Although not a pure carnivore, hippos possess a variety of scary weapons, such as thick skin like armor, wide jaws, powerful bite force that is enough to tear any animal into pieces. If accidentally angering this animal, who has an unpredictable character, even a crocodile may be in danger. Can a crocodile kill a hippopotamus? The answer is yes, but only with a young hippo who is not strong enough to protect itself. However, in front of an adult hippo that is superior in strength, endurance, and physical force, the win rate of crocodiles is not much. How much does a hippo weigh? On average, an adult male hippo weighs between 1,500 and 1,800 kilograms. A female hippo weighs between 1,300 and 1,500 kilograms. A male hippo keeps growing in size and weight, unlike the female, whose size doesn't change after a certain age. This is why a grown bull hippo can weigh up to 3,000 kilograms. Can hippos swim? Although hippos spend most of the time in the water, hippos can't actually swim or float. What? They move in water by using their feet to propel itself forward. A hippo's body is well adapted to move in water with ease. The facial features, such as the eyes and nostrils, are placed on the top of the head to allow for total immersion. How do hippos sleep? Hippos sleep in water by completely submerging their bodies underwater. After 5 minutes, they automatically rise to the surface and breathe without waking up. The process of rising and breathing and then submerging takes place unconsciously and naturally. This is an unconditional reflex. Another special thing is that hippos can close their nostrils and ears to prevent water from entering. Whoa. When will a hippo open its mouth? A gaping mouth is not a yawn, but an indication to warn you. You will only see hippos opening their mouths in water because they have territory there. A hippo can open its mouth at almost 180 degrees. This is important if the hippo needs to defend itself or alert the opponent. How strong is a hippo bite? The hippopotamus's mouth is very strong with a truly horrific bite force of up to 1,825 pounds per square inch, which can sever a human body or a crocodile with a single bite. This is one of the animals with the strongest bite force in the world. How does a hippo mark a territory? Like a few other animals, hippos mark their territory to manifest their supreme control, dominance, and power. However, they do it in a different way. While urinating and defecating, at the same time no less, hippopotamus spin their tails rapidly like a propeller to spread their dung in every direction. If you stand close to them, you can get hit by a dung shower. Do hippos sweat blood? Although hippos do sweat a red liquid, it isn't blood. Hippo skin is very sensitive, and they don't have true sweat glands. So if they are forced to leave the water during the day and are exposed to the sun for a few minutes, the animals secrete a sticky liquid which appears around the ears and eyes. This liquid acts like a sunscreen, antibiotic, and skin moisturizer. Its main purpose is to protect their skin from drying out under the action of UV rays, while protecting them from germs. This mucus is thought to be a mixture of blood and sweat, so they are nicknamed blood sweat. That is also why hippos spend most of the day in the water and only go to the shore to feed, mainly at night. Do hippos eat meat? Hippos are herbivores and mainly feed on short grass. An adult hippo can eat an average of 40 kilograms of grass. A hippo's stomach are multi-chambered and can store food for a long period of time, helping live and maintain for more hours before eating again. Many people still believe that hippos are a vegetarian, but according to the scientists, this is incorrect. Last time there were sources, hippos attacked and ate other animals. This happens much in the dry season or food scarcity. The first case of a hippopotamus eating meat was recorded in 1995 by Dr. Joseph Dudley, the University of Alaska, in Zimbabwe's Hwanga National Park. However, there is still no exact image or information confirming that a hippopotamus can eat meat, because its stomach structure and digestive system are like other herbivores, that is unable to digest meat. Hippopotamus fertility. Due to their aggressive nature, sometimes male hippos must attack each other intensely to gain the right to mate with one female. Although breeding can occur year-round, it is most common between February and August. Females have a gestation period of 8 months and have only one baby at a time. When the female nears the time to give birth, she leaves the herd for 1 or 2 weeks to give birth to her young and create a bond with her baby. She is comfortable giving birth in water or on land. If the baby is born underwater, the mother needs to push the baby to the surface to breathe. The mother stays in the water with her newborn for several days without eating, and she waits until her baby is strong enough before they dare leave the water at night to graze. For 18 months, the baby nurses while its mother is on land, or it swims underwater to suckle. At 5 to 7 years old, the hippo calf is fully mature. Hippos are one of the noisiest animals in Africa.
Bullshit!
Some hippo vocalizations have been measured at 115 decibels, about the same volume as being 5 meters, that's 16 feet, away from the speakers at a rock concert. Hippos vocalize on both land and in the water, and are the only animals that make amphibious calls. Hippopotamus poop is the culprit of fish deaths in the African River. fecal death is probably the most unpleasant death, but this is the situation that fish in the Mara River have suffered many times. The cause of many fish deaths in the Mara River in Africa is due to the huge amount of manure that hippos emit in the upstream of the Mara River. With more than 4,000 hippos, they flush about 8,500 kilograms, 18,740 pounds, of feces into the river every single day. When hippos excrete, their droppings will sink to the bottom of the river. However, with the huge amount of manure, the bacteria decompose it while using up almost all the oxygen in the water, and this causes dehydration. Bacteria also produce chemicals such as ammonium, hydrogen sulfide, methane, and carbon dioxide. In particular, 2 of these substances are potentially toxic to fish. The sudden flow of oxygen-deficient water can cause a decrease in the amount of oxygen in the downstream, and this causes the fish to suffocate. It is pitiful. Are hippos related to pigs? Despite the physical similarity, hippos are not related to pigs. Their closest relatives are whales and dolphins.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like.